At least Hans believed me. I was waiting for him to be like, how could you be sure the prisoner in there is really him and not someone trying to get out of it? Like, dude, I don't know, man. Trying my best to help.
Yo, this place again. Oh, it makes my blood run cold. But it's good we're back safe. I was somewhat afraid they might send someone after us. Especially after what you said on the way about Sir Yaramir being a prisoner. It was clever of you to sniff out the deception, Henry. I'll take my hat off to you.
You don't wear a
Lord
hat.
von Berghoff must be informed.
Of course. Let's see him at once.
Go announce our return and tell him how it's really bad.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry,
Greetings, sir.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound. Now let's get down to business. Lord Capon, what news do you bring from Sir Yaromir? How many of his men can I count on?
None, my lord. The situation is worse than you can imagine. Nebekov Fortress has been taken over by bandits, and Sir Yaramir is their prisoner.
What?
Their leader posed as Sir Yaramir. While I negotiated with him, Henry found out the truth.
Sir Yaramir urgently requests that you send a force to Nebekov and free him.
I will, of course. The news might actually be better than it seems. At last, we know where to strike. They thought they would gain a foothold, but instead they walked into a trap. Nebakov will be easy to besiege. We will set out when we have enough men mustered. That heap of sticks will not last a day against my knights.
You can count on us, sir.
I should hope so. I'm sure young Lord Capon is eager to demonstrate his
I just
valor
volunteer
in the
us.
field. And just maybe, Henry, you will win your knight's spurs.
We will support you in the field, of course. But before we take the fortress, I'm very keen to finish the business we came about.
There will be time enough for that. There are several loose ends to tidy up before we attack Nebakov. You have proved yourselves most capable. So I will let you take care of it. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed us.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down
It's
in the
just
dungeons.
the other
And?
guy still locked in there.
Did you get anything out of him, sir?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got a word out of him.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. The men are superstitious. They say unclean work fits only for an executioner, and it seems we don't have one here. So they just beat him a little. But the bastard certainly knows how to hold his tongue.
Damn!
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. He's most likely from the same band that attacked you. I don't know what you think about such superstitions, Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get something out of him, I will not hold you back. If he doesn't sing, he is of no use to us anyway. We need to know who he is in league with. Because it is not possible that they could evade us for so long without local support.
That's an offer that's hard
Also,
to
Sir
resist,
Otto, there was
Sir
a girl
Otto.
at the
I have a
base. I
whole
don't
list
know
of
if she
questions
used
for that
Henry.
scoundrel.
Henry, shh.
Superstitions mean
It's
nothing
not
to me.
important.
All the instruments you need are right there. Make him regret the day he took up arms against us.
I'm surprised how tender-hearted your men are. Especially after what that band did to you and your captain. But I haven't forgotten. We'll get it out of him. The hard way, if need be.
I'm glad to hear it.
Henry's
You
aggressive.
have already surprised me once or twice, so I'm interested to see if you can do it again. And if not, I shall just hang the bastard. As a warning to the others. Nevertheless, while we are dealing with nuisances, did you notice anything suspicious on my estate while I was away? Something that might put us on the trail of those scoundrels, say.
I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir. While you were away, I spent my time, hunting. And after that, I was a guest in your cellars.
That's true. And you, Henry?
The Miller is suspicious. The Inquisition came.
There were reprobates at large, but me and Lord Semine took care of it. Their leader was a lesser noble nicknamed Gules. Semine spared his life as a highborn, and in return, Gules agreed to serve him.
Magnanimity towards an enemy is either virtuous or foolish. Time will tell. That Gules and his band. Is there any link with that Nebakov business?
No. No link. I routed the rest of his band. That threat has been dealt with.
Excellent. Ulrich could learn a thing or two from
Yeah,
you about
I beat
dealing
the
with
shit out of those
nuisances
guys.
in my absence. The best way to judge a noble is by those who serve him. And you are reflecting very well on Lord Capon. Now, to more pleasant business. My personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known
I beat him
as
up.
Black Bartosz, came back from Prague with me. An outstanding swordsman.
I know, I
among
dueled him.
other things. So if you want to take your mind off things or fancy some training, as my esteemed guest, he will be at your service. You will most likely find him at
I
the
know, I met
sword
him. I
fighting
beat him
arena
up a
in the
couple
outer
times.
fortifications. For you, Henry, he will have a gift from my personal armory as a token of my gratitude for your services.
Thank you, sir.
You love personal armory stuff. About the interrogation, I don't want to do it anymore. What if I just snuck up and killed you? Could you imagine just lets me do that and it's over? Word to you. Henry, stop looking at the women.
What do you think about it?
Are you talking about the torturing?
What else? Seems to me you were all too willing to do that dirty work.
What was I supposed to do? It was a goodwill gesture. What's more, we finally have a chance to put the screws
Also,
on
I'm the
someone
one
who
that
at least
signed
has
us up
some
for it
answers.
more.
Besides, from what you said, you don't particularly mind dirty work.
You're right. In short, it's our task.
But don't get the wrong idea. I'm also hoping we'll manage it without nasty shit.
I don't even know how to torture properly.
I don't even know how to torture badly.
I don't even know what to do. Let's just tickle him.
Minions.
Only now the minions are...
Us. True. Come on. Let's get it over with as quickly as we can. So, it's up to us again.
Fine, it'll be okay. I mean, I don't look it, but I'm very tough. I feel like I should be putting on some other attire if I'm going to go and be rude to someone. It's probably down there, but sorry, I want to come outside real quick.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
He says as I shoved him out of the way.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Good doggy, good boy.
Hello. Hello, ladies. I'm Henry. Also, I gotta put the sword away again. Because, still a stolen sword. I heard you were his, like, best guy, and, you had some for me?
Lord Bombergov sent me. I'm supposed to collect, a gift in return for my services.
If he sent you directly to me, you must have made quite an impression on him. In that case, I'll give you one of our best weapons. What would you choose?
So, a long sword's great, but I have more perks set into one-handed weaponry. The long sword can be used one-handed, but it reduces a lot of stats, and I have to have a shield or something equipped. All of my perks I have on give me bonuses with swords without an item in my hand, so I'm going to have to keep going with a short sword.
I'd like to take a short sword.
A weapon fit for both a squire and a knight. Use it with discretion and honor. Having the right armor for your choice of weapon wouldn't
It's just a
go
broadsword.
amiss. I don't think Lord von Bergov will mind if I give you something extra.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
If you want to train your combat skills, I'm at your service. After all, any weapon is only as good as the man who wields it.
Thank you. This broadsword's worse than this, so thanks, but no thanks. I mean, I can at least use it while I fight you if I wanted to.
Let's fight.
What would you prefer?
I want real weapons.
How many opponents?
I want real weapons.
Now, this isn't my first time. I can handle 3.
Are you ready?
I always say 3, but I don't see 3.
Die, you wretch!
Stop! I'm done!
Wanker! You want to try me? For glory and carnage! Die! Victory or death!
Jesus.
Enough! I've had enough.
I didn't even break a sweat.
I'm not in the best of shape today. Let me rest, and we'll see how you fare next time.
All right, then. Thank you for the training. I feel quite hungry. Yelling. Says they're fighting. I love it. So I'll just have this sword equipped for the time being, at least until
Good to see you. God be with you. How's the watch
until
going?
I'm able to equip the other weapon. All right, I'll torture the guy, but that's not home. How about a quick save sleep? Also, you gave me armor, but I don't think it was that good, is it? One less with a little bit of protection, sure. I like the shine on it, but unfortunately, not that good. I do like that every time I come back here after a while, there's like respawning like clothing. After a while, because there's clothes that the guy left for me to dress like a noble sitting like right here. And a military sword.
Always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
I don't even think I can... Okay, I can trade with him. At first, it wasn't letting me. Since I'm here, you want to just repair all my stuff for me?
I'd like to just...
Aye, that...
Excellent. You made a fine purchase, good sir.
Yep. Is there a staircase I went further down in here? No, I think it's just this way. Hello. My nourishment. Am I getting hungry? Getting a little hungry. Do I have any food that's gonna go bad soon? Let me eat this cheese. I'm getting pretty full from that cheese. How about some bread? I'm full.
Oh, God. Grab the door handle and let's go.
I really am not gonna look the part unless you change my clothes.
Blood? Did the last 2 get tired?
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I still won't tell you anything.
Lord von Bergov thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all 3 of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you? If you're not guards.
I'm Henry.
My name is Henry, and this is Hans Capon.
Sir Hans Capon to you.
We're here at the behest of Laura von Bergov, but we're not his soldiers.
vermin just the same.
You know what? Let's try it the easy way. If you tell us what we want to know, nothing will happen to you.
Yeah, there you go.
Fuck off, bastard!
This is going nowhere. You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongs and shove them up your arse, you horse and traitor!
Henry look offended. What could I do with these? I don't want to torture you.
They won't fit me, but they might fit you. Should we try?
Anything. Just spare me the jokes, please.
What, you don't like jokes?
Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him.
I probably
Now,
should
you're
have
going
saved.
to talk,
Well, I
fucking
did, so I'll be
louse.
fine if I need to reload.
Understand?
I'm not saying anything. Do as you will.
Someone must be in charge of everything. I want to know who.
Fuck off!
Your leader. Who is he? You think you can impress him, do you? By how heroic and tough you are. But you know how it really is? You're nothing to them. They've probably written you off long ago. Am I right?
Exactly.
The world is full of ingratitude. You're here trying to hold your tongue like a monk under a vow of silence, and they couldn't care less.
Well, there's some truth in that. I don't know him very well. They call him Jan.
Is that it?
I really don't know nothing. I ain't been with him long. But he seems like a straight-up bloke. He's got good ideas, and nobody would dare to go against him.
Where's that band of yours hiding?
We already know anyway.
You're playing the hero here, but we already know where you rats are holed up.
You don't know shit.
You'll tell me, or
what?
Or you're gonna suffer. I'll show you how those instruments are used. You'll experience it all firsthand. And other parts.
I've seen bigger fellows than you break down and cry before Henry.
They always have a problem bidding farewell to their little cocks.
Go fuck yourselves. We have a camp in the Barkov. Is that enough? You'll never get there anyway.
I mean, I already knew, but
I knew
hey.
that. I was just seeing if you'd tell the truth.
Go to hell.
How did you manage that?
Old Nabark is a gullible fool, like you two. And stupid as he is, he didn't have many men in the fortress. We took it with one finger up our noses.
Just who are you people? I doubt you're just common bandits.
Indeed not. We actually give a shit about the fate of this land. And above all, we don't want it fucked up by sellouts like you.
Oh, it's storming
You're
outside.
nothing but a band of mercenaries raiding for coin. You're no different than bandits. So don't try to turn your crimes into something noble. I know quite well what you are. And I'll tell you in a language you understand.
Is there a man among you they call Istvan?
I don't remember.
Now, there's no point in denying it. We know Istvan well.
A bit too well, I'd say.
Look, I'll tell you about him, but only because he's odd anyway.
Finally, something we can agree on.
How do you mean? Odd.
He seemed lily-livered to me. A coward.
Why am I grabbing the
He
dogs
avoids
again?
combat like the devil does crosses.
There's nothing more I want to know.
I don't need to ask you about the sword. Like, he's gonna have that sword on him one way or another.
Somebody in the region must be helping you.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing. Go and crawl back to your von Berghoff.
You must tell me. After all, he's the one responsible for your suffering.
Oh, back to the tongues
If
again.
it weren't for him, you wouldn't be rotting here.
That's a load of bollocks!
Oh, is it? If he really wanted to help you, von Bergov wouldn't come out of it alive. I want that bastard's name, now.
Kurva! The name, see the name! Older! Semin!
The groom. That's why he
I
left
mean,
his
it
own way.
seems suspicious that he
Jesus
left.
Christ! And what about the others? Once von Berghoff finds out,
All hell will break loose! But the people from the fortress are innocent! They know nothing!
Gnarly. Agnes. Good lord.
If you tell him, their bloods will be on your hands!
Von Bergov isn't a madman. He'll meet justice out fairly.
My arse!
My ass.
Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck! That was you! I knew I saw you somewhere before, and I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
you slaughtered a party of messengers, you goddamn monsters, my innocent men.
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Bergov's side deserve to die.
How dare you? What a slap.
They were our friends.
You filth! What? Satisfied now?
You're not worth the effort. I think the interrogation is over.
We'll see what Lord von Berghoff has to say about it.
Go to hell! And von Berghoff too. I pray someone.
I do want to,
Send you there.
if I ever play again, I probably will aggressively torture just to see what happens. But for this sequence, Henry didn't really need to.
You feel?
Well,
Reputation lost, rep
it's
lost,
not a
reputation
pleasant
gained.
feeling, but I'm glad that in the end we didn't have to, you know.
I reckon he
Was
told us
lost
everything
twice,
we
gained
wanted to know.
twice.
Yes, good work. There's some fella called Jan in charge. They occupied Nabokov, and that bastard Istvan joined them. But what he came out with in the end about that Samin being an ally, I just can't understand it. Why, for God's sake, has Samin turned against von Berghoff? It's open rebellion.
Do you think the others in the fortress are in on it? Old Semin, Gnarly.
I hope they're innocent. But either way, it looks like a terrible mess.
I don't know what would be the better option on this. I don't know whose side we're even on in this situation. Our whole thing was just to send a message to this guy, and then maybe I come across the guy that fucking took the sword, and we just go on our way. I don't know about the whole thing, if I should be telling someone about it. I also don't feel like I want to hold something back against Sir Otto. He seems like that won't go over well, but it also might put a lot of people at risk if I keep quiet about it. So let's just keep quiet about it.
Well, that's exactly why I think we should keep the news about young Semin's involvement to ourselves for now.
I'm not so sure, Henry. Von Berghoff trusted in us. Won't be tired as if he ever discovers we lied to him. But do what you think is right.
Oh, what? Thanks for putting it on me. Might have to go quickly save again.
I'm sorry.
Just because me talking to the guy might not end well. So I don't even know if he's going to be awake. It's late, so let's just go to the morning. Henry doesn't want to put a lot of innocent people at risk. Better we get to the bottom of everything before we just like, yeah, this, because to be honest, I feel like Sir Otto will just slaughter. To be honest, it might not even matter. It might still turn into a slaughter. Hey, we got a lot of information without needing to torture. So only thing is confusing is my rep because it's like you lost some, you gained some, you lost some. I'm like, what did I do? Sure. If I don't move, that shit's gonna hurt. And for the most part, it seems like everyone still likes me in all the regions that we've been to. I'm at 100. People really like the Henry.
Excuse me.
Sorry. I always go the wrong way or the weird way to this. This might go poorly.
I bring news from the torture chamber.
We will not talk about that here. Come to the hall, so Burgrave Hashek can hear it too.
Oh, good.
Interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
And then I'm just like, young Samid is in the leagues with it.
Your suspicions about the folk in the region haven't proved true. It seems the bandits are working on their own.
That doesn't sound right to me. Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, sir.
Nobody could be such a fool as to stand against you, sir.
Perhaps.
We've confirmed the information about Nebakov. The bandits are holed up there. The ones who've been ambushing your men throughout the region.
And us as well.
We will take care of them soon.
The prisoner confirmed that Istvan Toth is with them.
Ah. That man in black armor.
Yes. The
I
asshole.
remember you mentioned him.
Precisely. Black armor. As black as his soul.
I understand you don't like him. That he's only one man. I'm more interested in that pack as a whole.
That's all we found out.
I must say, you got quite a lot out of him. Certainly more than your men managed, Hashek.
But, sir, they...
In any event, the die has been cast. We will wait until my vassals in the vicinity muster up, and then march on Nebakov.
Certainly, sir.
And, sir, before that, could we discuss that matter of ours?
Ah. Soon I shall throw a feast, so we can discuss the plan of attack with the other lords. Of course, you shall be my guests. But now, go and rest. We have a long day ahead of us.
Yes.
It's been a long day already. It's morning. I already
Very well,
rested.
sir. Henry, come for me this evening. We'll go there together.
I don't want to come for you. You're approaching a crucial point. Watch out. You're approaching a key point in the story. Once you talk to Kaipon, free access to the world will be restricted for a while. All side quests except Demons of Trotsky can be completed later. Well, I don't know if any new quests have appeared. I've pretty much done all the side missions. The only ones that ever appear are down by the Miller area, so I think we're going to be finally charging into our next bit of story. Hello there.
Good morning.
I came to tell you I found Nikvart. Well, he's dead. He
I don't think
overestimated
she
his strength
cares.
on his little excursion.
I won't lie. I'm so relieved. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, she didn't really care that much about him. Of course, I gotta keep playing for a little bit longer. I mean, we only been going for 3 hours. Got our, not really point of no return, but we got our initial first like major moment of the game, I guess we could say. Hans, look, it's this lady again. Hans, behind you. Hans, look, it's her. I don't wish that this setting like worked, or this whatever this weird lighting issue is. It turned it all off again. For some reason, motion blur just keeps getting turned off.
Do you know when von Bergov plans to attack Nebukov?
I'm not a soothsayer. I don't know any more than you, Henry. I reckon he'll announce his plan to his vassals at the banquet.
What can we do in the meantime?
Wait? What else? Try to amuse ourselves?
I don't know.
Manage that by yourself, can't you? Come and pick me up this evening, before the banquet.
Well, when's the banquet? Captain.
Let's fight.
What would you prefer?
I wouldn't.
How many?
Nah, this isn't my first time.
I want more fight. Oh, now there's 3.
Do it!
Enough. I give up.
Take that!
Get off me.
Stop, I'm done.
I hope I didn't kill that guy. Oh god, this hurts.
I'm all yours. You won.
Wait, is that all you've got? I expected more from
Oh,
you,
that one
bastard
actually
swordsman.
hurt this time.
Don't get too cocky now. Yeah. Sooner or and I'll.
Ow. Talk to him this evening. All right. Guess I can just go rest.
Excuse me.
Already done all like my quests. I don't know what time is evening for them.
You silly doggy. Have you heard?
I haven't come and pick me up this evening.
Well, when's the banquet, sir? Might have to like wait a full day.
Yeah. Oh, don't be such an impatient chap. Come and pick me up this evening.
But I'm bored, Hans. I've already beaten up this guy more times than you can think of. And I drink wine.
You haven't. Oh, don't be. Come and pick me up.
Just like, leave me alone. Just sitting in a corner staring. I'm just having more wine. Oh, sounds like people are fighting. Nice. Love a good fight.
You've come just at the right time.
Looks like we'll eat and drink our fill before going into battle, eh?
It'll be mostly a lot of pointless small talk, if you ask me.
You're not looking forward to the feast?
I'm fed up with this waiting. I'd rather set out right now and wring the fuckers' necks one by one. And above all, I want to put that lying fraud from Nabokov in irons.
That makes two of us. We'll get him. Don't worry. I'm sure Von Burgov has good reasons for caution.
I hope so. And I'd rather get this messenger business.
We're supposed to be done and back
Get
already.
back to enjoying life without the tiresome duties of a nobleman.
You bet. We'll live it up when we get back home. But now, let's go and hear what Soroto has to say to us.
Right over there.
I'm hoping for some good drink and crispy roast meat while we listen.
Let's go then, before there's nothing
How about
but
some
bones and
toast?
empty pitchers left.
Pick. I get that outfit, whatever that guy was wearing.
Lord Capon and his page. At
There's
last.
Catherine.
Good evening, friends. Join us, please, and sample what our kitchen has to offer. Wench, pour Lord Capon some wine.
We have excellent Hungarian wine, sir.
Thank you. I won't say no. I'll be glad to drink to our upcoming victory over that rabble from Nabokov. And perhaps to an alliance against other such saboteurs throughout the kingdom of Bohemia?
Well said. Just what I like to hear. What do you say to that, Ori?
It is certainly gratifying to hear a young lord expressing such concern for our
I don't like
country's
you,
fate.
Ulrich.
True. It is admirable that you are determined not to betray your Uncle Hanush's trust. Our agreement stands, of course. But I'd like to remind all of you here that politics is mainly about making the right compromises, not hasty decisions.
Someone's gonna make a hasty decision.
We have the same interests, Soroto. We'll be happy to help you deal with those criminals at Nebokov. And let's hope that our cooperation doesn't end there. You know better than anyone how many similar bands plague our kingdom.
Well said. It seems Hanush and Rezig have an
I know
eye
how
for
to talk a
capable
thing or
and
two.
eloquent servants. As soon as we are finished with that rebel, I shall write a reply to your letter. But now to the business at hand, my friends. We discussed this long and hard, but we came to the conclusion that the best thing would be to
They
catch
probably
them
won't.
by
Catherine could be a spy.
surprise. And for that reason, we will set out for Nebakov at the crack of dawn tomorrow.
And we will string up the insolent bastard who commands the bandits from the nearest tree.
More wine, Lord Chamberlain?
No, thank you. The Lord Chamberlain needs a clear head. He will lead the assault on the fortress.
What? Sorry, sir. But did you say we'll be under Ulrich's command?
Who else? My captain is injured. I'm expecting...
And
an
I beat the shit out of your other guy.
Unfortunate.
Aha. And may I know what the Lord Chamberlain's plan is?
Of course you may. It's nothing complicated.
She's
We'll
listening.
pass through the Trotsky Gorge early in the morning and reach the fortress unobserved. A quick charge will get us over the palisade and we'll catch that rabble by surprise. They won't know what hit them. Ha ha!
I'm sorry, sir. But isn't that kind of frontal assault needlessly risky?
Risky? Peasants with pitchforks could handle that rabble. Have no fear, Lord Capon.
Oh, that wouldn't be my plan.
My friend, send your servant to the smithy for armor and to see
Catherine, sir.
Catherine for wine for the journey. We'll move out as soon as the sun rises.
Who are you again?
Be so kind and get me another pitcher of the Hungarian wine, will you?
As you wish. Just a moment, Lord Chamberlain.
I promise, sir, that this will be my last wine today. The next wine I drink will be to celebrate our victory.
Oh shit.
Your health, then, gentlemen. Eat, drink, and be merry. But don't overdo it. Tomorrow, I expect you to display your knightly valor for our rightful and joint cause.
Ah, junger Mann, komm her.
You must be that Henry from the Lord of Lipa, eh?
What would you like?
I don't know who's talking to me.
We're just talking about the ambush on
Oh,
Lord
hi.
von Bergoff's men.
Apparently, it was the same man who attacked your company by the pond.
Aye, no doubt about it. It's the same band of troublemakers.
Who got the better of you twice, eh?
Zweimal?
That's right. They say that at Nabokov, Lord Capon parleyed with someone pretending to be old Nabok. But in fact, it was none other than the leader of those disgraceful scoundrels.
Dann ist es ja kein Wunder. That puffed up Capon won't talk to us. He's afraid we'll make fun of him.
I'm sorry, sir, but Lord Capon did nothing wrong. It wasn't his fault.
Watch your tongue. You don't want Henry to take offense and fly off the handle again?
Ja, du hast recht. I went too far. If I've offended you, Henry, we can settle scores. I'm at your service, but if you'd rather try...
I'd
your
rather
luck,
not play a
we
game
can
of
have
dice.
A game of dice. That strikes me as a better option than going at each other with swords. Wie war das? Do you play dice, friend?
Nah, not for me. I don't play dice.
Das ist schade. Aber was soll man machen?
It wouldn't have been fun. I would have just lost.
Have you got a moment? I've heard you're a local hero.
Well now, you've made quite an impression, friend.
I don't know what's happening.
Can I help you, my lady?
This is Johanka of Zhernov, Henry.
Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are. My companions here talked about you. And the stories were somewhat madcap, if you don't mind me saying so.
Nothing more than a couple of silly misunderstandings.
The pond, the stocks, and the gallows. Quite a nice series of misunderstandings, if you ask me.
Your life was on the line more than once, young man.
You're right, Father. And not just my life, Lord Capon's as well.
Well, that sounds interesting. Won't you tell me about it? I'd love to hear about adventures right from their hero himself.
I'll be glad to tell you.
I don't know where to begin.
Where to begin?
The best place to begin is at the beginning, isn't it?
You're right, of course. That would be best.
It was a lovely day for bathing.
Lords Hanush and Radzig entrusted us with delivering a message to Trotsky. It's a long way from our home in Ratai. So we made camp by a pond to bathe a bit before presenting ourselves to the local lord. We didn't have time for that, because a band of cutthroats suddenly attacked us. They killed without mercy, and our men had no chance against them. We had no choice but to jump into the water and swim for our lives. I still don't know how I didn't drown. I can't swim, you see.
Truly divine intervention, my son. God clearly wanted you
Yeah,
to be
and I got shot with an
Truly
arrow.
shocking and terrifying. Tell me, what awful thing happened next?
They chased us into the rocks, but we escaped.
Very good. But why not go into a bit more detail?
We were saved by a good-hearted old woman. Later, we got involved in a tavern brawl. Well, the brawl was started by my Lord Capon, actually. Manual labor would have been too humiliating for him, you see. Even more humiliating than having the local guards pour, slops over us, it would seem.
No, that is truly awful.
But it's true. Everyone thought we were stinking vagabonds, which led to a whole misunderstanding.
Bailiff Thrush put them in the stocks.
Yeah, like I said, they took us for ragamuffins.
And a
Fair
muffin.
enough. But out with it now. Why did they punish you?
I admit the bailiff was right to punish us. But we would have won the brawl otherwise, my lady.
Excellent. I think people are wrong about you. You're a sincere and brave young man, Henry.
And
Rather
sometimes
entertaining company.
Yes, I agree. It's a pity my good friend didn't hear your story. She would have been very interested.
Who do you mean, my lady?
Unfortunately, she just went outside to get some fresh air. But the easiest way to put that right would be to go and find her. Would you escort me, Sir Knight?
Sure.
Certainly, my lady. I'd be honored to escort you.
Excellent.
Reputation loss.
I'm sure the learned gentlemen will excuse us, won't they? It's a lovely night outside, and it's a little stuffy in here, so a walk will do me good. Come on. A lovely summer night. It was horribly stuffy inside. Thanks for rescuing me from the claws of those two old vultures.
Yeah, of course. But I thought...
I know what you thought. Some men are terribly slow-witted, that's all. Like my late husband. But maybe I underestimated you, eh?
Jesus, Henry.
I don't think you're the kind to fall for pretty poems.
Well, well. Finally an exception that proves the rule.
I'm no good at poetry anyway.
That's enough talk, silly. Embrace me. Let's enjoy this night. It wasn't made for sleep, after all.
I have other things I need to do for 9 hours. I have like a whole other list of things I needed to do. Fucking Christ.
Hey, Henry, we're moving out.
I've been thinking about that fight of ours, and I'd like to apologise. So you see I'm not a complete piece of shit. Take whatever you want from my shop.
And next time, be careful about who you make a fool of.
What's the matter, blacksmith boy? Stop farting around.
I'm supposed to collect armor and a sword for my lord.
Aye, but that horse is already bolted. I'm clean out.
What? You don't have anything?
Lots of other knights were here. You
I don't know
should come
what,
earlier,
I
that's
guess.
all.
But
I
Chamberlain
feel
Ulrich
like I
himself
wasn't
sent
ready
me
for
here.
that so
I'll be
quickly.
happy to give you what's left, but it ain't the best. I reckon you'll have to do the mending and sharpening yourself.
Look, I don't want to quarrel, and I understand you want something out of it for yourself, and that's all right. Because my lord may be a bit of a twit, but he's a rich twit. If he likes what you give him, you'll get another order from him in no time at all. So, it occurred to me I could help you out, eh?
Oh, right. Oh, that's a different matter. I see you know how these things go. I'll give you the best I have left, although I'm almost cleaned out. Here you are.
See now? Where there's a will, there's a way.
Farewell, my friend.
If you want something done, you have to do it yourself.
I don't even know what you wanted you gave me, but this needs to be fixed. I'll have to see if I wanted all that to happen.
Can't get any better
I
than
didn't
this.
expect it to be like a whole 9-hour fucking sex and sleep affair. It was just some random person talking to me. I was just fucking strolling. I didn't expect all that to go downhill real quick.
What are you doing, you whistler?
Sorry. What you do?
My back. Christ, pardon me.
I probably will reload because I'm like, kind of probably need to see what the hell was going on.
Where can I find the serving girl with the wine?
I don't know. Ask Manietta. She's the cook.
Cook.
Greetings. What do you
Excuse me, have you seen Catherine?
want her for?
I'm supposed to get some wine from her for Laura Capon. I can't find her.
For that handsome young man?
I'll go and get it, and you can forget about that ninny Catherine.
Well, the thing is, they told me...
Forget it! God knows where that cow's got to again. I ain't seen her all evening. But don't worry. I'll be happy to give you wine for Lord Capon myself. I'd just like to ask if you could open the spice chest for me in the meantime. The lock got stuck again. and
Oh,
won't
that's the whole
open
thing.
For love nor money.
Sure, I'll take a look at it. It won't be a problem.
Thanks.
Just moving
Farewell,
your
my
hand.
friend.
I've opened the spice chest for you.
Really? That's clever of you. I couldn't budget. I won't bother looking it again from now on. If someone pinches something, I'll blame Osina and his rubbish locks. Here's some Hungarian wine for your journey. And give my regards to Lord Capon. May the Holy Virgin watch over you in battle. God be with
Thank
you,
you.
sir.
I will
It
probably...
happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Doing okay in here, guy? Why are you sitting in here? Probably, like, save, so I have this, but then I'll reload if I can to the party. And just see if what else interacting we can have, because I didn't expect to have sex with someone random and that be like the entire party.
Anything else you need?
I'd like to speak to Sir Otto. Certainly.
I don't want to speak to you.
Come on, man. Come here.
How do you like the company here?
I don't know. Someone wanted to have sex with me.
I hardly know anyone here.
But I know you, Henry.
You know me?
Of course. And I'm not the only one. Whoever saw what you got up to beneath the gallows won't forget your name in a hurry.
Oh, I see.
I may have missed the start, but I have to say, the end was thrilling.
And who are you?
It's the guy I've met
Black
multiple
Barter,
times.
From Prague. Sir Otto's personal bodyguard.
Excuse me for a moment.
Eat, drink,
Yeah, yeah.
if you've wine, but don't drink. Or have grapes.
Yeah, I
How
get it.
goes it?
Hey, blacksmith's boy. What are you doing there? Get over here.
What?
What is it? I thought a good old feast would cheer you up.
You call this a good feast? Nothing but puffed up peacocks sucking up to each other, pretending they don't smell of dung. And the Chamberlain.
Yeah, but I can have sex with a
Take
widow.
another moment of that fool.
Sod the Chamberlain. He's a conceited idiot.
And how many battles has he won, eh?
I don't know.
What can we do about that?
What do you think? It's not long since we conquered Vlanik and Tamber. And that's a real castle.
Yeah, but what's that got?
Because that quill-wielding warrior isn't going to tell me what to do in battle.
I get that. But you gave von Bergov your word as a knight that you'd help him. That band of cutthroats killed our men as well. And we don't have a chance against them on our own.
Oh, maybe. You know what? I've had enough. I'm going to bed. But don't you forget to stop by the smithy for my sword and armor. And fetch some wine from Catherine. If you want my advice, try not to get too
What if I get
shit-faced.
laid?
You've got a battle to fight tomorrow.
Don't worry.
All right.
Can I have that hat?
Hey there.
Good God! The poor lad!
So Enjoy the feast and enjoy the life. Go to the kitchen to C for wine. I don't even know where your kitchen is. Is it this way? I get so lost in this place. Downstairs is where your kitchen is. I think Catherine's vanished either way.
Greetings to you.
Excuse me.
What do you want her?
I'm supposed to get some.
For that handsome young man?
The thing.
Forget it. But don't worry. I just like the lock got.
Sure.
Thank. Well, my friend.
So it doesn't look like it changes much. I was thinking if we could find Catherine around because I thought there'd be some extra dialogue there.
Really? I won't. Here's some. May the be with you, sir.
You. Now it's just enjoy the party. Did you guys kill him or let him go?
You're not permitted to be
Sorry,
here.
sorry.
Surrender at once. Easy now. I surrender.
Look, I'm sorry. I was just curious.
You'll pay. Look, what are you talking? Look, we're both men, aren't we? Where are you going with this? It's like this.
Yeah, I met a pretty girl and she confused me.
And all of that girl. You'll.
I told that story once before. I met a girl and it confused the hell out of me. I'll have a little wine. Mmm. This tastes like poison. God, it's so dark. The blacksmith out and about right now. Can I get the stuff from him even though it's late? I don't know. I'm running around in the dark in this maze.
Excuse me.
Sorry, I don't know where I'm going, sir. I ran in a circle. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's go over there. The staircase is that way.
I've been thinking about, and so you.
Oh, that's all right. I'm supposed to collect armor and a sword for my lord.
Oh, but that horse is.
What?
Lots of other knights, but I'll be. All right.
I don't want to quarrel, man.
So,
Oh, here you are.
see now?
See you soon, my friend.
If you want something done, you have to do it yourself.
Can you just fix my shit up then?
Let's talk about the.
Fun. Excellent. It was a pleasure doing business.
Then go to bed for a nice sleep, but you know what? I'm gonna go, if I can, get laid again. I've already locked in having sex with someone, so it's not like I'm being pure anymore. I was never pure. Henry is tainted.
What a moment, friend. You must be that Henry from the Lord.
Sorry.
This is your hunt.
I know, and this.
The pond. You're
Oh,
right.
yeah.
The best.
Lord, it's a lot.
Yep.
We didn't have to
Tell you a story.
Truly.
This one.
Well, even more, but it's true.
Bailiff.
Yeah, look.
Fair enough. Excellent.
And rather entertaining.
Yeah, and thirdly, would you...
Sure, I'll
Certainly.
escort you.
It's a lovely night out. A lovely summer night. It was thanks... I know what you thought, maybe
I don't think you're the kind to fall for pretty poems.
Well, well.
I'm no.
That's enough talk, silly. Embrace me.
Gonna
Let's enjoy this
have
night.
sex with a widow
It
for
wasn't made
9 hours.
sleep, after all.
I assume it's at least like an hour and then we just sleep. But the moaning goes on for the whole fucking time. We just bang for so long.
What's the matter, blacksmith's boy? Stop farting around.
Here you go. Take
Have a name, thank you. See, every time I fucking reset, it turns off motion blur. It's so weird. Eat the chicken.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. I was feeling a little hungry. Thought I'd wake up for some wine. Breakfast of champions.
God bless you, sir.
Oof, that wine's hitting really hard. Gave a good quarter.
What's the matter, Henry? We have to set off.
I've got your armor and wine for the journey.
Let's see what von Berghoff sent me then.
I'm gonna give that blacksmith Ostener a kick up the ass.
You can have this broadsword. I think he gave you this. Oh.
So you don't have any...
I'll go and see.
Hold on. I just want to take a look at something. I don't think it's any better than what I'm wearing, because I think I've seen this before, but I always like to double check. Terrible, so I don't really care.
I have some better armor for you.
I tried my best.
What do you mean? It's not that bad.
Well, if it hadn't been for me.
What about you? Ready for battle?
I have to go get ready.
One moment.
Get a move on then.
I don't know if we're jumping right into a fight, so better I'm dressed for it.
I'm ready now. We can head off to battle.
All right. No more farting around now. I can't wait till we smash those horses.
I get the feeling they're going to know we're on our way.
Hold. Damn it. But so what? Let's go. Can't wait to put that fraud from Nabarkov in irons. With the force we have, we'll take their little fort in a trice.
Watch where you're going.
What's wrong? Don't tell me you don't fancy going into battle.
I can't wait to repay them for their kindness. I can still feel the spot in my shoulder where that arrow hit me at the pond.
Never mind your arrow. What about the humiliation I suffered? The rope is too good for those knaves. I'd have them quartered if it were up to me.
Aye, and quartered at least 3 times for what they did.
You're right. I'll ask von Berghoff to send for a truly skillful executioner. And when we've dealt with that band, Hanush is sure to acknowledge that I've made up for my mistake. Everything will be back to the way it was before. Audentes fortuna juvat!
Jeez. Alright, I better actually have my sword equipped now. I can actually wield this. Since it's no longer a stolen sword. Like, no longer is it stolen, so it's mine now.
How was the Hungarian wine, gentlemen? I hope you don't have sore heads this morning.
Don't worry, Lord Chamberlain. My head is clear.
Wish my visor could
Real
go
knight
up.
knows how to behave on the eve of a battle.
What about your faithful servant and protector here?
I'm ready for battle, sir. I'm glad to hear it. Sir Otto has charged me with keeping you safe. I hope you don't have anything against me escorting you today, Lord Capon.
I can't say what an honor it is for me. I suppose someone doesn't want me to mess up again, eh?
But Lord Capon, taking care of our guests is right and proper.
You, Sir Ulrich, should worry about not getting too many bloodstains on you today.
We all have our orders, and mine are to defeat that band of scoundrels in Nabokov. Why dally then when we
My
have
helmet
work
should
to
be
do?
something he should be wearing.
To battle, gentlemen. Open the gate. We're moving out.
Yeah. I feel like Catherine vanished to go forward some information. She might not be on the whole Sir Otto's side, especially since we know that old Samine or whatever was the whole thing. Or like those guys are rebelling. She might be a part of the rebellion. That is not what I was dressed in. They put me in like the most generic armor. Pebbles. Is all they hear in the echo. Pebbles, pebbles.
That outlaw and his band really fucked with us last time, eh?
They put me in different armor for this?
Fuck with us again now.
There aren't enough of them that can tackle this kind of force.
Hope it's just for the cutscene. I don't want to wear this.
True enough. And to think, I drank a toast with that fucker. Christ.
I hope you enjoyed your wine, Lord Capon, since old Nebak was chewing on dry straw in his own cellars.
Don't you worry, Chamberlain. I'll see to that sneaky fucker in person.
You two are pathetic. I get the impression you're afraid to go into these woods, even with an army around you.
Yeah, I think I can see now why your lord barely escaped with his life. Maybe his captain underestimated the foe as light-heartedly as you.
Weigh your words carefully, young man. You didn't fare any better yourselves.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'll be a lot more...
Oh, shit. The classic tree stoppage maneuver. I'll just lay here and play dead.
What the? My God! Where? Christ. Hey! Hey! Get out!
Give me your hand. Come on, for God's sake.
I'm trying. Can't see. Head blurry. Everyone's so muffled. Not a pole arm. I don't know how to fight so. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. Who's the one with the gun?
Capon! Hands! Christ, I had to go to him.
No, you. Uh-oh. Oh, there goes my niece. I really wanted him. I want those guns.
Beg for glory and carnage. God. Taste my steel!
Guy got pinned to a tree.
Come on,
You know who we're fighting.
don't spare him.
They're all up there. I could get him with a crossbow. Damn it. Thought the guy who fell from the top might have a gun.
Shut up! Help me! Quick!
I don't know why I'm bothering with you. Come on!
My God!
Henry, grab the Chamberlain and let's get out of here. We have to get away. So help him.
I'm here. I'll help you.
Fucking scum! Whoresons! Bastards! Curs!
Want to see.
Capon! Hands!
I don't know if I was supposed to do anything, but that guy got fucked. That Chamberlain is dead. We'll never have to deal with him again. I have a shield. Everyone's just getting shot. What do you want me to do? Go around the barricade. I don't know what's around the barricade. Can't just say I don't know where you want me to go. I'll just go up here.
You won't get. Come on then.
Go on then. Make a fool of yourself.
Victory or death!
We have to get out of the gorge and down to the mill. Christ.
I'm trying.
Them everywhere. There's massacre.
You got him!
I have to stay near my lord.
Show your stuff.
I showed it. I don't know what's going on. It's violent everywhere. My unarmed skill went up. I've traveled these roads so many times. It used to be so nice. You know how awful it'd be if you were just living here and this is what's happening? I mean, if you're part of the rebellion, you were ready for it.
Hans? Hans! Look at me! Hans!
That'll do! We'll surely get a nice fat ransom for Lord Capon Touchstone.
Oh boy. I'll take
You'll
you
have
all
to
in.
take him first.
My boy, courage is a thing of honor. But what you're proposing isn't courage. It's foolhardiness.
Well, better to have honor than to sneak up and ambush people from hiding.
It works, though. War
Another evil person with their mustaches.
And it is better to have your head on your neck and your foe on his knees than the other way around.
Now, what is a coward turn to banditry? You should have been a knacker. You'd still have your head on your neck. And your own seat in the tavern.
Shut your stupid mouth. You have no idea who you're talking to.
Yeah, to a weasel. Who shoots from the bushes instead of a fair fight.
You think so, huh?
Why dirty your hands with him, Captain?
Because I can kick his ass.
One shot.
I'm actually starting to think this young knight deserves a fair chivalrous duel. If he's good enough, I'll let him live.
Oopsie. The only issue, I can't access the thing to take a cool photo. I want to go and take a screenshot, but you won't let me.
So, my boy, let's see what you got.
I feel quite hungry.
Are you waiting for orders from your wife? Fight! Huh? Fuck that!
I win.
Damn it!
Yeah, your knife is in my helmet.
You're good. Shishka, you all right?
Oof.
So, do you reckon you can trust an outlaw to keep his word of honor?
Jesus. The Chamberlain, one of them over there. I like how I literally countered him once, bashed his eye in the counter in the cutscene, but I like how I countered him once, won the duel. I'm just way too strong for everyone. They can't handle Henry.
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition.
Oh, great, with
As
this
the
guy
saying
again.
goes, man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls. All I wanted was a quiet life. Nothing more. Take it easy. Have a bit of fun now and again. And not piss anyone off too much. Apart from the use-its bailiff. But that's a different matter. But there's spiteful tongues everywhere. Well, you know how it is. And they complained about me to the man up above.
What? Him?
No! The bishop!
Now I'm back to this guy.
And then they kicked me out, saying I was a disgrace.
Godwin, that's what it was. I couldn't remember. I was like,
What
God something.
disgrace. A man has to enjoy himself from time to time. They couldn't just kick you out for nothing, though, could they?
Well, I might not be entirely blameless. I threw up during a sermon and beat up the bailiff.
Holy fucking shit! I mean, sorry, Father.
Yeah.
So actually, it suited me fine when Anush and Radzig's boys went missing, and I could hit the road to look for them. My nag Bibiana is happy to stretch her legs a bit finally, even though she's well past her prime. She's so unused to it. When I tied her up by the gate here, she nearly gave me a kick.
What boys are you looking for?
Ah, you know.
If you don't mind me asking.
It's no secret. I need to find them. So I'll be grateful if you can tell me anything.
I'll be glad to help, Father.
It's these two young fellas that recently set off for Trotsky with a letter and haven't come back. One's a blue-blooded fledgling and the other's a smart-ass smith. Does that ring a bell?
Ah, sucker. Everyone who was at the Semine wedding knows them two. They caused such a ruckus that they was nabbed and locked up in Trotsky.
Well, I never. I'll go straight there then.
Well, Father, the thing is, a big force left the castle this morning. And they were ambushed in the ravine in the Barkov
And
Mill.
they haven't been seen since.
Terrible massacre.
But can I have a gun?
All hell broke loose there.
Folks do like talking about hell.
Seriously. I heard the Trotsky Chamberlain himself copped it, and his whole company with him. And most likely, your friends and all. I'm sorry.
What? Who's that? You said they were locked up. How could they be in the Chamberlain's company?
Annie and Kuba from the Barkov Mill saw it. They managed to get away when it all started, and I think they said they saw them two there and all. Ask them yourself if you want. They're in the barn round the back. Kuba took a hammering, but he's well enough to talk.
They could be mistaken though, couldn't they?
Well, if you want to be sure, you can go and see for yourself, Father. The ravine ain't far from here. From the inn, follow the road east till you get to a big crossroads. And at the chapel there, head down towards the forest. Oh, by all accounts, them bodies are still lying there. I hope to God it was over quickly for them.
Surely not all of them. Those two lads are as tough as old boots. Well, thank you, in any case.
Have to go take a look around.
Go and ask around.
Hope dies last. I'm sorry I haven't better news for you. Safe travels, Father Godwin.
God bless you.
My perk activated. What is my perk? Oh, I have, I'm good because of spiritual guidance, tavern brawler, alcohol gives me strength. Alright then.
It's like I'm invisible or something.
Hi, do you, Anna, would you happen to have seen a Henry around here?
Greetings to you.
Grüß Gott. Was will? Viel Erfolg.
Dude's been fucked up. What happened to that guy?
What's going on here?
The lords are having a scrap, but it's always us common folk who end up suffering, like this one. He'll be lucky to see the morning. See you later.
God be with you. I need to ask you something.
Me? Like what?
What happened to you?
An awful disaster. Our mill was like suddenly in the
Yeah,
middle of a battlefield.
it was awful.
In the evening, some men burst in on us, herded us into the barn and wouldn't let anyone out. And then, in the morning, the ravine suddenly turned into hell itself. Awful.
Can you imagine you're just doing a regular job and then gunshots, the explosions echoing out
What did
there.
you hear from the barn?
Branches snapping, horses whinnying, yelling, and infernal crashes and bangs. We tried to flee, but Cooper was hit in the shoulder by an arrow.
We hid until it was all over. And then, by then, them bastards had other things to worry about. They took some captives.
I'm looking for two friends. The innkeeper told me they were involved in that skirmish. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein and Henry, his page. Have you heard those names?
Lord have mercy. They were the ones that was taken captive.
Are you sure?
Aye. After what they got up to at the Semine wedding, half the domain knows
Well, they
them.
should know me as a good
They was
person.
hanged.
My God! Surely not. There must have been lots of people there. Maybe you made a mistake in the confusion.
I'm sorry.
How can you be so sure? How far away were you?
Can you imagine if they were like, yeah, Henry's hung, it's over. Like they killed him. He's not hung like a horse, but
I'm asking if you're sure. Would you swear to God? Well, speak!
Before Almighty God? Well, maybe. I mean, it was all a bit chaotic, that's true.
Who were those cutthroats?
Some of them wore Lord Nebag's colours, but it wasn't his men. We know his men. They ride by the mill often enough and sometimes stop off for a chat.
I'll leave you to get some rest. Da Deus Fortunae.
Oh, was that Latin? Are you a priest or what?
Aye, I'm a priest. Well, I used to be.
Merciful Mother of God, that's some good fortune at least. Could you bless Cooper, please? Maybe he'll get better if you put a word in for him with the Almighty.
Of course. I'd be happy to. Benedictio Domini sit vobiscum. Benedictus qui venit in nomine Domini.
Amen.
Amen. Thank
good
you.
luck with that wound.
Here, take this and pray for us, please.
Thank you for the ring.
Of course I will. Farewell, my friends.
I hope we can go back to the mill soon, if it's not burnt to the ground. God Almighty.
So, baby, shall we hit the road?
Take our horse. We gotta go see about this. It is an interesting idea to play as a different character just to see what's been going on, but I really wish I was, instead of it just being through story things, I wish it was like Godwin was hearing about all like the deeds I've done as Henry. Henry was actually very helpful. He saved this. Then he fucked that person. What? He's having sex with like everything.
Quick! Quick! Go! I'm supposed to take a left at the crossroads. Oh, this must be that chapel. Now to the right and down to the woods.
Yep, there it is. It's where all hell broke loose. So we had all hell break loose around this path. Jesus. That's what I mean. If anyone lived here, it's got to be terrifying.
The tracks lead to the right. I'd better tread carefully. That company must have headed into the thicker forest. They used the trees as cover.
Like, again, you're just living out here. All of a sudden,
Nice and slow.
gunshots are just ringing. People are dying everywhere. The trees are coming down.
Probably use them to block the way and prevent a retreat. Smart. I should keep my eyes peeled. They rained arrows down on them. God, what a bloodbath.
What are you gaping at? Well, didn't they teach you not to stick your nose into other people's business? Kiss your ass.
I don't know how good of a fighter I am as Godwin, but I'll try my best. I don't think I know Master Strikes.
You should have fucking stayed out of it.
Oh, no, I do.
Kurva! Now you've had it. Just you wait.
Bandits. And the wolves. They're going to be eaten. That's for sure. There's already been a rough wolf problem in this place. Jesus Christ.
God almighty. Bless their souls. And they blocked their way forward as well. They're the trap. The man who planned this thinks like a true warrior.
Someone who doesn't do normal bandit tactics.
In any case, the innkeeper wasn't exaggerating. In any case, the innkeeper wasn't exaggerating. It looks like a Turkish raiding party swept through here.
Stop! Hey, I told you quite clearly to stay in the forest. You're welcome to anything you find up top, but stay away from here.
God be with you, lad. I'm not one of those corpse looters.
Listen, one more step, and it'll be your
Hey,
last.
calm down, Eric.
Calm down. I don't want
Or
any
Eric's
trouble.
mercenary.
I'm looking for someone.
Oh? And who do you serve?
The Lord God, my son. And wine, every now and again. Or ale. I'm not fussy.
What are you saying? You're a priest? You don't look like no priest.
I hear that a lot. but it's God's truth.
So who are you looking for, Father?
I'm looking for my friends, and I want to make sure they aren't among the dead. Can you take me to your commander?
All right, follow me. Eric can decide what to do with you.
Move it, idlers. Bury them properly so the wild animals don't get them.
Eric!
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be on guard at the mill. I made it quite clear. I want that fucking rabble kept out of here. Who's this? Your pa?
Hello.
No, sir. He says he's a priest, and he's looking for someone. So I thought...
Quiet! You, speak! Who are you? And who are you looking for?
Godwin. I'm a priest and I'm looking for my friends. Or their bodies.
And what exactly do you want from me?
I'd like to ask what happened here.
What do you think? A battle is what happened, and the best side won. Us. Now I've got to clear up this mess.
Sorry, this might sound stupid, but I've just arrived and I've no idea what's going on here. Who did you defeat?
The cream of the local fiefdom. That bastard von Burgo threw everything he had at us, but it wasn't enough.
Now that I've introduced myself, I'm keen to know who you might be.
You may have introduced yourself, but I don't know why I should believe you. Whoever heard of a priest with a sword under his belt?
I get your point. De omnibus est dubitandum. Let's just say I'm whatever I need to be at the moment. A priest.
Tireless lover.
A tireless lover. After all, the Lord helps those who help themselves, eh?
Well, you know how to preach. Maybe you really are a priest.
It looks like you crushed them badly. Did you leave any survivors?
I don't think so. So if your pals were against us, you'll find them in that pit there.
I hope not. I don't think you'd throw a nobleman into any old hole.
Nobleman?
Aye, a nobleman. I'm looking for the Lord of Perkstein and his page.
The Lord of Perkstein?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and Henry of Skalitz.
The captain took some prisoners with him, but I've no idea if it's them.
You'd better hope it is.
Right then. My name's Eric.
Oh, now we're
and I'm
being
in
friendly.
command here.
Excellent, Eric. I'd like to see the prisoners. Will you take me to your captain?
We'll see. Have you brought a ransom?
I still don't know if they're dead or alive. So first, I want to see them.
Right, fellas, we'll finish this. If you want to keep your head on your shoulders, clear off on
Oh
the
shit,
double.
regular bandits.
Did you hear what I fucking said? Get lost, or it'll end badly.
I won't take orders from you, you dog! We're outnumbered, but we can take them. And then I'll take you to our prisoners. Deal?
If we survive.
Let's see if you're as good with that sword as with your tongue. Come on then, you assholes!
I'm pretty good with a sword.
Forgive me, Lord, for what I do.
Oh, hack your asshole!
Oh, you fuck! Why you
Tell why you
No mercy! Forgive me, Lord, for what I do.
There's a lot of noises and a lot of death.
Amen to you!
Fuck! That was something! They got what they had coming, the fucking thieves!
I'd say it's God's punishment.
Now I'm soaked in blood and dirt.
You really know how to wield a sword. Tell me, where did you learn to fight like that? And leave God out of it this time?
In the Battle of Kosovo. I did a bit of traveling when I was young, and lopped up a few Turkish heads along the way.
And you settled down in your old age?
Till recently I was the parish priest in Ujits, near Sasau.
Sasau?
Looks to me like you're going to need a bigger hole for the bodies.
We're not gonna dig graves for those fuckers.
Leave them to rot without a Christian burial. Nobody deserves that. not even enemies. And besides, those corpses could attract wolves from the forest.
Sod the wolves. Let them fill their bellies.
Anyway, what about our agreement?
Also, do you have like a
Still on.
trough?
I'll take you to the castle, so you can talk to the captain. He always appreciates a good warrior.
What castle?
Nabokov. Although, castle might be a strong word for it.
Like, is there a trough there by any chance? I really need a cleaning.
So tell me, Godwin, why are you looking for those two anyway?
Oh, they're my friends. I hadn't heard from them for a long time, so I set out to find them.
Surely a priest can't leave his parish just like that, can he?
Mother Church isn't happy with me. I sinned.
Does it have anything to do with the way you wield a weapon?
It had more to do with the way I wield...
Look, that's Nabokov up on the left. It's got a
Okay.
commanding view of the whole
Oh,
valley.
good girl.
Tell me, do you ride as well as you wield a sword? Let's see. I'll race you there. Go!
Heck, here we go again. I don't want to race. Why does everyone want to race? We were having a nice conversation.
Go!
I made it.
Well now, you're a fine horseman as well.
Bibiana might look like any old nag, but there's more to her than meets the eye.
Bit like you. In any case, welcome to Nabokov. We'll leave the horses here. Not to worry, our boys will take good care of them.
A very nice fortress. How did you manage to take it?
In a moment, you can ask the captain yourself.
I can't wait. Wait here for me, Bibiana. I'll be back soon.
Not even looking at the
And maybe
horse.
I'll have the two little blighters with me.
But I want to go see if the girl's in on the... Coward's like, you didn't bang Henry out of distraction, did you?
Where's the chief? I brought him a guest. Just now he's interrogating some captives. Call him.
I believe they're still alive. You're in luck.
I hope so.
What is it, Eric? I'm busy.
It's him again.
This here is Father Goodwin. For a priest, he's handier with a sword than most of your men. He helped us against some bandits. And he's looking for Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Well, well. This is quite a turn-up.
No, I'm not a turnip.
I've just
I was a
had very
priest.
interesting chat with this Capon. And your Istvan. Now I think I want to have a chat with you. Go and wait for me in the tower.
God be with you, Captain. I expect you're the master of this fortress.
You surmise correctly. Who are you? And to what do I owe the honor of your visit?
As your man-at-arms Eric said, I'm Father Godwin. I'm in the service of Sir Hanush of Lipa, and I'm looking for his nephew.
Hanush of Lipa, eh? Interesting. Did I hear correctly that
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
a
I don't
priest?
look like a priest.
You don't look the part.
Ne credas aurum, quid resplendent ut aurum. Perhaps not, but I am. And who are you, sir?
You don't need to know my name. I'm a knight, and that should be enough for you.
Conversing with a man without knowing his name is a little awkward. But so be it. Am I to understand, Sir Knight, that young Lord Capon is alive and well and is in your captivity here?
You understand correctly.
And he's in better shape than I am. I don't have this bandaged eye for fashion. That page of his did this to me.
It doesn't pay to underestimate that one. He's one of the few who can hold his own with me, whether sword fighting or boozing.
Boozing? You're a proper priest, then.
Unfortunately, the bishop had other ideas.
I have a feeling that's just one chapter in your colored history. Am I right?
Indeed. But this isn't the time or place for recounting adventures. You have my friends, and I want them back. So what do we do about that?
Straight to the point, eh? You're a man after my own heart.
I don't know.
So what do you propose?
First of all, I'd like to see them, to make sure they're safe and sound as you claim.
They're both fine, for now. You have my word.
The word of an unknown knight? That's as much use to me
as the word of a dubious priest with a bloody sword in one hand and a wineskin in the other is to me.
Well, let me put it another way, Sir Knight. I don't know what happened here exactly, who you are, or what your quarrel with Otto von Bergau is. But I guarantee you that those two greenhorns won't interfere with your plans, and you've no reason to hold them.
I'll have you know, these two greenhorns came with Otto von Bergov's army to conquer this fortress, and they were the most dogged of all his men. And I have to admit, the best as well, as my eye can testify.
I've no idea how they got mixed up in everything, but they only came here to deliver a message. As you no doubt well know, Lord von Bergau is on the opposite side of the Lord of Lipa. So if that pair joined up with him, they must have had a damn good reason for it. Believe me, but that's by the by.
Yeah.
It's over and done with. Release them. I'll take them away and Sir Hanush will be in your debt.
Tell me, Father, what price does Sir Hanush put on his nephew?
How much do you have in mind?
You're not even able to name a figure. What kind of negotiator are you?
I'm not a negotiator. I have a task to fulfill.
Yeah, I'm not here to
That's what I
negotiate.
intend to do. I was afraid at first that if anyone was going to hold them captive, it'd be von Bergau, and I'd have to party with him. Ah, well. Man proposes, and God disposes.
This whole story of yours sounds to me rather suspicious. How am I to know?
I like that
you're
we're
not
just
von
having this in the
Bergov's
open.
spy? Maybe I should throw you in the same cell with that pair.
Excellent! At least I'd get to see them with my own eyes, and not have to put up with any more horse shit from a lying cyclops.
Enough! To hell with you! You've got no ransom, and you don't want a parley. So we're done here. Be glad I'll let you leave in one piece.
You won't get rid of me that easily.
What am I gonna do? Fight him?
They're attacking!
I came here to get them, and that's what I'm gonna do. Looks like you know how to use a blade.
Fighting Turks will teach you that.
Hungary?
Kosovo.
I'm glad we're friends. It's like, I'm glad we're bonding.
If you help me, I'll let them go.
Nothing like a dagger to your throat to bond with someone. I'll be honest, I don't hate the captain, but, you know, maybe under better circumstances.
Kill them to the last man!
Are you in here? God, it's like I feel a reason to come here.
You'll be sorry,
Give me that gun.
Had it. Show what you're made of, you wretch.
Slash him on the head!
I also should probably take their armor or something. I just realized that I'm not even dressed in armor. I don't think it really matters. I don't even know if it'll let me. I can't change his clothes. Where is he?
Useless!
No, I don't know how to use this thing.
I still can't quite do that.
All right, I don't have ammo. My ball.
At him! He's got no chance alone.
Hold on. Hold on. No, I want to use it.
Piss on his grave.
Whether you're a priest or not, I have to admit,
Want to shoot him.
you're damned handy with a sword. Likewise. But what the hell was that all about? It looks like those friends of yours were right. Von Bergov's spies infiltrated us. Istvan Toth and that Eric of his.
Eric? Where is Eric?
Fuck! To the captives, quick, before it's too late.
Sometime earlier, now we get to go through our thing. I like that you kept my armor on.
I hope Hanush has enough coin to pay the ransom for you. As for you, well, we'll see about you.
You! Tough! You swine! You're lucky I can't get to you, you treacherous cunt!
Bark at me, you dog! Who the hell do you think you are?
Where's my sword?
Who is this? Man. Surely you're not going to listen to some vagabond?
What, but you think you should listen to Sigismund's bitch?
Enough!
What's he talking about?
You clearly don't know your own men. Although this one is Sigismund's man. We've already had the honor.
They're making up shit to avoid the gallows.
So that's why you were so keen to avoid that battle.
We were defending the castle as you ordered.
Throw him in the cell with Nebak.
I'm sure he'll get on just fine together.
You're making a terrible mistake!
We'll see about that.
Zhishka, you want it at the gate?
Shit, I'm not done with you yet.
This guy is getting what you deserve, huh, punk? So we get free, but you know, fuck this guy. I'm still dressed this damn armor.
What do you want here, you swine?
I'm doing what I do
Can't
best,
see him.
and you're getting in my way again. Fate, I suppose. We have the same fairy godmothers. Whores.
You dog! You're in the mood for jokes? After what you did here in the fortress? Give me one good reason I shouldn't strangle you on the spot.
Strangling your rescuer would be a mistake, Yaramir. A big mistake. And most likely a mortal sin.
Rescuer? What are you on about?
Why do you think you're still alive? Thanks to me. I persuaded Zhishka not to get rid of you for good.
Don't listen to him. He's a liar and a traitor to this land.
And a loyal servant of King Sigismund and our Sir Otto von Bergau. Just like you, sir. Or am I mistaken?
Otto von Bergau?
Indeed. While these two support that drunken, good-for-nothing Wenceslas, like that bastard Zhishka.
Why did you help him then?
It was a direct order from Sir Otto.
What order?
Gain Zhishka's trust and stop his perfidious raiding once and for all. Unfortunately, getting away from here in time and warning Sir Otto about the trap was harder than I expected. And that's why I'm locked up here now. In any case, you wouldn't be alive without me. Believe me, sir.
Where's my sword?
Your sword? You're still bothered about that? It's only a piece of iron. I have to admit, your father did a good job on it, though. Beautiful work. His last.
You won't look so pleased with yourself when I'm gutting you with that sword.
I'm not sure you'll get the opportunity.
Probably
to be honest.
will,
If
one day.
either of us has a chance of getting out of here alive, it's certainly not you.
Don't try it on. You fled from Talmberg like a thrashed dog. And if it's true you're working for von Bergov, you haven't done too well. All your men are dead, and you're here in a cell.
For the time being, wait and see.
Ha! I get the feeling you touched a nerve there, Henry. This vermin doesn't have a backup plan.
I'll be free before you know it.
And how do you intend to get out of here?
Surprisingly, I have better prospects than you two. And waiting for a ransom is only the last resort.
Who would pay a ransom for you?
Don't tell anyone, but how about the man who sent me here? And he's close by. Unlike Lord Hanush is at the other end of the country.
Zhishka would have to be out of his mind to release you.
Really? People like Zhishka know coin is more important than revenge. You can't pay a band of mercenaries with nice feelings. Besides, seeing what happened, I don't think Zhishka is going to want to stay long. And I wouldn't expect him to wait around until a messenger brings a ransom from Ratai. One way or another, he won't have any need for you. Either of you. And that's when my time will come.
Then he gets freed. I wish I could break through this wood.
Are you afraid?
I'm gonna get you.
No one's yet built the gallows I'll swing from, boy.
I don't think Henry's planning to hang you. He's more likely to rip your gut open. And I'll be glad to help him.
When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
Fucking Eric.
I think he was looking for this.
I remember you.
Right. You better hope your father pays a nice fat ransom. Rot in hell!
He just popped back into the scene.
Eric! You're just about to do some gutting.
There's no time for it.
There's always time for this.
No, we've got to flee now.
There'll be time when we meet again.
What the fuck was that?
Fuck it!
Time I get close to him, he weasels away. Son of a bitch. And I just kicked our poop bucket.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ.
Oh, hey, Godwin.
Gentlemen.
It's Godwin.
You know, I thought I'd be carrying your bodies home. Can't you even deliver a letter?
Thought they'd be a little more surprised just suddenly Godwin's here. Godwin's got a gun.
I will get those fuckers.
Yeah, they've been keeping me in my armor. It's like kind of
Riding to
off-putting.
Trusky. You were right.
All you had to do was trust us.
Trust you when you came at me with von Bergov's army. Sorry, but my eye doesn't see it that way.
Maybe we wouldn't have come at anyone with an army if they hadn't tried to kill us earlier and weren't cozying up with that bastard Istvan.
There might be some truth in that. We got off on the wrong foot, all right. But it seems we have a lot to say to each other.
Too right. I have to admit I'm getting a bit lost in all this mess.
You're not the only one.
Well, let's start with you, Captain. You know all of us, but we don't know you from Adam.
I am Jan of Trotsnov, also known as Zhishka.
These days in the service of Jan Sokol of Lamberg and Margrave Prokop of Luxembourg.
Prokop? Jobst of Luxembourg's brother? What a coincidence. We're here at Jobst's instigation.
Well, Sir Hans, the problem is Prokop is at this very moment in Sigismund's jail in Pressburg on account of Jobst's treachery, which doesn't exactly make us allies.
We know about his past, but it seems he's changed his mind and sided with King Wenceslas. After all, we came here to try to make Lord von Burgov and the League of Lords turn against Sigismund.
Jobst can be very convincing, and then all of a sudden his dagger's in your back. I've seen him twist and turn so many times that I don't believe a word he says. Be that as it may, what you said means we, here and now, really are on the same side.
Aye. But what I want to know is how it came about that instead of delivering a letter, those boys joined our enemy.
Von Burgov maneuvered us into it. It was easy to win us over. Zizka here attacked us first, and then von Burgov. And Istvan was with him too.
And Istvan was actually working for von Burgov all this time.
Where did you pick up that bastard, Zizka?
When I came here, I was putting together a band and he turned up, along with Eric and a couple of others.
You recruited him? Just like that?
Lord Capon, when you do what I do, you don't get to choose from the best, but the worst. And he was good at our trade. So good, I didn't notice he was setting me up.
Oh god, the lights.
If you're in Sokol's service, as you said, what exactly is it you're doing for him?
Waging war, as you've no doubt noticed.
And felt.
There's a fine line between waging war and marauding.
As a man of your experiences must know, war takes many forms. And since King Wenceslas and Prokop are imprisoned and the Czech noblemen are useless, we're doing the best we can alongside Sokol. We're making life difficult for the traitors who are in league with Sigismund. And Otto von Burgov is traitor-in-chief.
Well, I understand
God,
you were
why?
out to harm von Burgov. But why did you attack
setting.
us, for God's sake?
We saw you meet up with his garrison. It looked like a friendly encounter, so we figured you were with von Burgov.
You killed all my men. They were good lads.
And you killed my men. Though some of them were far from good.
War is a nasty business, Captain. What happened, happened. And it's a burden we all have to bear.
Tell that to Oates.
Do you know Catherine?
Who?
The girl from by the pond, for whose sake you killed your own man.
No.
You killed your own man to protect a woman you don't know.
Looks like it, doesn't it? Nobody has tried anything of the sort since, so they got the message.
Yeah, war is a nasty business. Men kill each other, I get that. But your men wanted to rape innocent women. There at the pond.
Nobody raped anybody. I personally made sure of that.
Well, that is true. You killed one of your own.
Like I said, in my trade, you don't work with the best, but the worst. It's hard to keep them reined in sometimes, but I do my best, as you saw with your own eyes.
If there's one thing I can't figure out, it's how come you suddenly turned up here, Godwin?
Or would you rather I hadn't?
Certainly not. You came at just the right time.
Godwin, why are you here?
Positive godsend.
I have the feeling it wasn't God who sent you, but my guardian Hanush, eh?
He dropped by to see me just as the bishop was kicking me out of my parish. He said you'd been gone suspiciously long, and I was wondering where I was going to live. So we made a deal that I'd go and check up on you.
That was a good idea, I must say.
I think so too. For a while, I was worried I'd have to take you home in sex.
How did you manage to set that trap in the ravine so quickly? We only heard about the sortie the evening before.
I have my sources.
Come on! I think you can trust us after all that's happened, can't you?
I'll give you a piece of advice, Lord Capon. Don't trust anyone.
The girl. He was the only one there that could have disappeared and told something.
How did Semyon come to join you?
Von Berghoff is a bad master, and you're not the only ones who don't like what Sigismund's doing in Bohemia. It wasn't hard finding allies who hate him. The same with the miller, though he had lots of other incentives as well.
Did you want to kill von Berghoff?
Of course. And as you know, we almost succeeded. But just making his life hell was enough. Making sure he lost as much coin and manpower as possible so he couldn't help Sigismund. And we hit him where it hurt, believe me.
So you were doing the same as Toth was doing in Sasau, in Sigismund's service? Or maybe even von Berghoff's?
I suppose so. I also understood from what he said that he'd been harassing the enemy a bit too, but he didn't say who that was. Now it's clear why.
Harassing a bit? No offense, but you're a dabbler compared to him. Istvan took Talmberg Castle. He assembled a huge force and almost seized control of the entire Sasau region. The whole region had to band together to put an end to his mischief.
And did you?
I should say so.
You see then, this whole region also banded together against me. And did they stop me? And who did you say the dabbler was?
Why did Istvan let you ambush von Berghoff instead of telling him you were at Nebukov? If he's on his side.
Well, that's not so mysterious. It all happened so fast that he didn't have time to do anything. What's more, I kept everyone inside the fortress before the battle. For that precise reason, so no idiot would give us away. Although it's true he wanted to avoid that battle. He tried to talk me out of it. And now we know why. While we're on the subject of Istvan, I understand you have some history between you.
It's a pretty ugly story. As Lord Capon said, he went marauding in our Sasau region. He seized Talmberg Castle, imprisoned my father, and stole his sword. And his commander, Markvart, killed my mother and stepfather while they were raising our village.
That's a long list.
What are we gonna do now?
We can't stay here. God knows what plots.
What
those
if we
fuckers are
bring this?
hatching right now.
Let's
We
just
should get
keep the
ready to
fortress
leave.
for ourselves.
Von
No.
Berghoff may have lost lots of men, but he won't take this lying down. Word will get out about his humiliation, and the League of Lords will come to his aid.
Where will we go?
I don't know yet. What about that Jobst of yours? Should you send word to him?
He's still somewhere in Brandenburg.
So the best thing would be for all of us to go back to Ratai. Wouldn't you like to join us, Zizka?
That sounds like a plan.
You see? Oh, and would you like me to take another look at your eye? An open wound is the last thing you want on a journey.
Is medicine another of your skills? On top of sword fighting, boozing, and preaching?
Giving the last rites isn't the only thing I can do for a fallen man. War is a good teacher.
All right, then. You could look at the bandage for a start. The stench bothers me more than the pain.
Sorry about your eye.
You're lucky it was this one. It must be cursed. I almost lost it as a child already. And then you came along. Still, I have no one to blame for challenging you and taking off my
Yeah,
helmet.
you did take your
I'll
helmet
hand out
off.
orders and come and join you in the fort. Sir Hans can take you there.
His eye's probably like ruined. Or it's perfectly fine.
Oh, God. Holy
Yep.
shit!
Don't worry. I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it feels.
It started to fester. I'll have to clean that out.
At least we got cleaned.
Just get it over with.
Oh, God.
Well,
survive?
With God's help.
That's not what I asked.
The wound isn't deep. As long as it doesn't fester, it'll be all right.
So, he won't go blind?
He won't lose his eye. He just needs to get a good night's sleep.
We all do. We're leaving early in the morning before von Burgov comes and kicks us out.
Can we help somehow?
Aye. Go to bed and no more fighting. And keep your hands off our Clara. Got it?
Why? What
But
happened?
if you really want to be useful, you can help Bluster load the cart.
I think I know where we're most needed now. I'm going to need your help.
Leave me out of it. I'm still seeing stars from that bang to my head.
I'll be happy to help. What can I do?
We should say a few words for those who can no longer hear anything. And dig their graves.
Greetings, friends.
It's been a hellishly long day today.
Oh,
Thank
yeah, you're
God we
telling
managed
me.
to survive until evening at least. Now it's time to go to those who are not so lucky.
At least they now have eternal peace from everything. And they don't have to choose a lesser evil.
By the lesser evil, do you mean our new ally whose eye you almost put out?
Tell me what's new in your parish instead.
I'd be glad to. Only I no longer have a parish.
They really threw you out? I thought you were joking. What for?
Or what do you think? Boozing, whoring, ringing the bells at night?
Yeah, but it was all just a prank.
That young vagabond who preached in my place. Well, maybe you remember something about that.
Well, I have to admit, it's all a bit foggy for me.
Aye, me too. The thing I remember most is how my head was pounding for 3 days afterward. You were really the last thing I needed. Well, maybe all these hardships will be for the best in the end. Everything has a reason. In the end, we're the lucky ones. We're still alive, unlike others, eh?
Well, some of them might have fallen even by my hand.
I understand. Trust me, it's all the same to them now. The best thing you can do for their souls, and yours, to find peace, is to dig graves for them. But enough of that. We still have another burning question here. Why didn't von Berghoff come with you to the battle in person?
He was expecting an important visitor. I just heard it was someone from Prague.
That we're here. Would you please take care of those poor wretches?
God, more burying. You sure you don't need me to, like, lift a sack?
Lord, grant them eternal rest. Requiem aeternam dona
Pick you up. I didn't even dig the hole yet. There we go. Quite a bit of, you know, arduous work. Not the attire I should be wearing while I'm getting all dirty doing this. Pick you up. Oh God, your neck.
Do you know anything about Teresa from the Rattay Mill?
You mean that nice girl who saved your life?
Yeah, how she's doing? How is she doing?
Aye. If she hadn't shown up that time, Runt would have killed me. So do you know what she's up to?
Why? Did you promise her something?
Well, like you said, she's a kind girl and quite pretty as well. I'd like to see her again when we get back to Sasau.
I didn't hear anything new about her in these last few days since she left. But if she likes you, I'm sure she'll wait.
It's not waiting for me. Not when I'm fucking everyone.
Do you know where I can sleep in the castle?
You'll find your bed in that tiny little hut, right past the gateway to the lower castle.
Do you think we did enough for those poor souls?
We did what was necessary.
That's good. Bloody tired.
Oh, come now, you're young. You can't be all that worn out. I have something that'll get your
What
blood
now?
going.
I was in prison.
Godwin, couldn't I... Can it wait?
No, wait. You'll see. It'll kick your arse for you.
I think I'll lie down and wait for it.
Come to the castle moat. I'll wait for you there.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
You're quite hungry.
Sorry.
Look, man, I'm way too tired. I was in a prison. Oh, it's been awful. Like twice I've been thrown in some kind of cell. Oh, look, you made this all nice. She's not even around. Let's stay away from her. Oh, what you got going down here? I think I can see why they wouldn't have let me come down here.
Damn it.
They're ass kicked. They don't feel so good. Is this where you poop?
Wait, don't I know you?
Look at me. We're not exactly in the mood to explain things to you right now.
Don't I know you? Must be out grabbing herbs. Not here. And you have a door here. Oh no, there she is. What's going on here? Like they're supposed to be talking, but not talking.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me. I guess we can't talk. And he's like, hey, remember that time? I don't know you.
Where can I sleep in the castle?
I reckon there's no room in the tower or the smithy, but I'm sure there's a place for you in the lower castle. You'll find a free bed in the cabin right past the gate.
Thank you. Alright, what does Godwin want me to do now?
Come on! You'll really get a kick out of this.
What's going on?
This'll interest you. Our friend here will show you what his diabolical contraption can do.
It's called a pistol.
Oh, a gun.
You'll see something you've never seen before.
Well, I
With
heard
this
it.
contraption, as you call it, you can shoot down a knight in armor, horse and all.
I've already seen what it can do. A weapon like that killed the Chamberlain this morning.
Let's not worry about that now, all right? You have a unique chance to try it out. From the right end for a change.
How do you shoot with that?
It's not that hard, when you're careful.
All right. But just tell me the most important details.
Shooting from a pistol isn't difficult. It has a barrel in the front, which is loaded with gunpowder, a ball, and wadding. As soon as it's loaded in that order, you put the gun under your shoulder and light it with a wick. But watch out for the recoil. It's awfully powerful, like being kicked by a horse.
Oh, that doesn't sound bad, does it, Henry?
Well,
We'll see about that.
easier said than done. The handgun is a terrifyingly modern weapon. Slow reloading speed and inaccurate aim are balanced by its sheer destructive force. Load, aim, fire.
Good. Let's try shooting.
Careful now. I don't want to have to go looking for all your pieces.
You look like you're all in one piece, so you'll surely be the best teacher.
That's true. So far, I've only had to have 2 fingers stitched back.
Oh, wow.
What? But don't worry. I'm sure beginner's luck will protect you.
Maybe a prayer would help more.
Good idea. O merciful God, be kind and protect us so we don't blow our arses off. Amen.
Okay. Just load this thing up. And a little of this. Oh, yeah, good luck. I don't even know where I'm aiming.
Look and learn.
I missed. Far off to the right. Completely missed again. There we go. So I have to aim it a little more to the left at wherever my target is. It's kind of like when I do the crossbow. Crossbow, I have to aim a lot lower.
It's got quite a kick, huh?
What a load of bollocks!
Hitting something with that would take a miracle.
It's a miracle we still have both our arms.
Aye. I once saw it rip a bloke's face off, along with half his body.
Such an accurate shot. From how many paces?
None. He was the one doing the shooting.
Sweet mother of Jesus.
This weapon has no future.
A diabolically dangerous weapon.
I told you so. This is the weapon of the future.
I'd like to see that.
No, you
no
don't.
problem. I have one handgun here, and it's no good to placard anymore. Do you want it?
It's definitely not for me. Let the youngster here take it.
What? Seriously?
Of course. Here you go. But I don't have much gunpowder left. So you'll have to find some yourself.
And if you have all the saints on your side, it might not kill you straight off.
Thank you very much. I'll see what I can do with it.
All right, then. Thanks for the demonstration, Master. We have a long journey ahead of us tomorrow. I'm gonna hit the hay. You do what you want, but keep out of trouble.
Got it. Holy shit. Pistola. Don't know what I'm gonna do with this fucking thing. I won't be able to hit a damn thing, but why not? Load supplies on the cart, try to sleep, try to get new allies.
You have anything else to do? Come on up.
I'll be right with you.
There's a beautiful view of the sunset from here, and the only thing I want now is for it to set.
The fucking day could be over. Where are these sacks that you need help with? I heard there was sacks.
Come on up.
Hans, leave me the fuck alone. I'm not going up and watching the sunset with you.
Hey, you. Why are you gawking at me like a daft cunt? I should have shot you right off. And don't pretend you can't hear me.
Can't. I'm carrying a sack right now. Between your legs. Which cart do you want me to... I don't even know what's going on. I'm just here. He confused me because he called me a cunt.
When's the last time I ate something?
You'll eat later.
Hey, you! Why are you gawking at me like a deaf cunt?
What?
I should have shut you right off. And
Michael sent me here to help you load the cart.
what? But I don't need any help from you, servant. Your lot killed many of our good men this morning. I feel like punching your teeth in.
Okay.
I don't want any more trouble. I helped bury your dead. And there's nothing more I can do for them, unfortunately.
Really? I saw you go into the forest with that new priest.
His name's Godwin. He's one of us, from Sasau. He prayed for the souls of your men.
Well, that's good. It would be hard to get any other priest here. This way they at least had a proper burial.
Aye. Godwin takes that very seriously.
Well, take the sacks next to the cart and throw them up.
You want to touch my sack?
Let's get this over with.
Always one way or another, I'm sack loading. But what about that lady that I fucked? You think she'd be happy to see me again? I'm all stinky now.
I tell you, man, you certainly are a hard worker. Let's forget all that shit from before, huh? It's all good. What do you say?
All right. I was happy to help, but you owe me one.
Of course. If you ever need anything, let me know.
See, I'm making friends. I have a pistol now and a whole heaping of friends.
You have anything else to do?
Hans, I'm not going up to look at the sunset with you. Leave me alone.
You have anything else?
Not a chance, you idiots!
Who are you calling an idiot? Only an idiot would waste bandages on those highborn fuckers.
They're injured, just like our...
Enough. What's going on here?
And what's it to you, eh?
I've been told not to treat those wounded prisoners in the cellar.
Keep your nose out of this, mate.
I'm afraid I have bad news. Those prisoners need treatment.
Of course. Sir Michael was right.
Exactly. He said you Trotsky folks are nothing but trouble.
First of all, I'm not from Trotsky. And second, I'm a blacksmith. I can set bones. I can help you with those injured men myself. I reckon Clara can hardly handle it on her own.
Thanks a bloody lot.
You should have told us right away that you're a healer. You'll also come in useful to our men. A lot of them are pretty bad off.
But I'm warning you. If anyone dies on your watch, I'll skin you alive. Let's go, Jakey. We've got more important things to do.
The last time I helped you, I saw your boobs. I don't know how I feel about it.
Thanks for sticking up for those prisoners, Henry. They're in rough shape.
I just stood up for my friends. Besides, I would have missed Herman's jokes.
But our people will think you're a traitor.
I would have been more of a traitor if I'd left those two to their fate. By the way, thanks for taking care of them, Clara.
It's not like I had much of a choice. I wasn't going to let them suffer.
You're incredible, you know.
The fellas at the fortress surely have no idea what a treasure they have in you.
A treasure smeared with blood that smells of bile, and even worse things.
Ah, they should bow to you. How many of them have you saved from hell?
Just kissing her ass.
How would I know? I'm no priest, just an ordinary girl who knows a bit about herbs and can use a needle and thread.
Meanwhile, there's people suffering.
And you're a lot prettier than any priest.
Flattery will get you nowhere. Besides, didn't you just say you'd help me with the wounded?
You tricked me last time. Hold on. I want to save because I want to just say that to her.
You tricked me last time.
What are you talking about?
You lured me out of the fortress and detained me so I couldn't easily go back, eh?
And you ate it all up willingly. If you want to scold anyone, you can start with yourself.
I wanted to help you. And you lied to my face.
Ah, now. Don't look at me like that. We needed to distract
I
you
knew it
somehow
was
so
a
you wouldn't go
distraction.
sniffing around. And I simply had a certain advantage.
So, you were ordered to do it? I should have known.
No, you idiot. I liked you. And when I heard what they were planning to do to you in that ravine, I wept for you.
Good.
Now, hold on. Don't get upset. I don't know what to think about all this. You got me to tell you all about knights, bring you flowers, and now I really feel like a fool.
I'm not angry, but I'm not going to apologize to you for it either. Maybe just for that idiot bit.
That's a good start.
I don't want for us to end up as complete strangers.
I don't even know who
but
you
now
are.
I really have to look after the wounded. I hope there'll be more time later.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Like what? Can you even do anything other than wave that stupid piece of steel around?
I'm sorry, Clara. I'm just trying to make myself useful.
There are a lot of injured here that probably won't survive the night without help. I hope you can do something for them.
I know a bit about potions, and I've seen my fair share of serious injuries.
In that case, thank God you're here.
She like jumps
I'll go and
from
prepare
I
some more
hate you
medicine
to
and make
like
a round
you're
visiting the
useless to
injured.
you're helpful
In the
to me.
meantime, you go to the lower castle. There are more men there who need to be treated.
What are their names?
Mark, Zverk, and that poor Godsleek. You'll find medicine and bandages in the chest in my cabin. And if you have any questions, I'd be happy to help you. Take care, sir.
Casa keeps jumping from fuck off, you're useless to very helpful to me. So she used me, but yet she likes me, but she used me. Take her money. Bandages. Couple of these things. Maybe some drinking water just in case.
Wait, I know you. You tried to kill me, didn't you?
Look at me. I'm not exactly in the mood to explain things to you right now.
Wait, I know you. You tried to kill me, didn't you?
I'm not exactly in the mood to...
Alright, I'll treat you later.
Does anything hurt, Mark?
I'm all right. I just have a headache. I always walk away on my
He
own.
was squirming around in pain.
You're talking bollocks. Let me take a look at your wounds.
I'm just really tired. I need some sleep. Leave me alone and go and treat someone else.
You threw up and you got a bloody wound on your left leg, and you're talking nonsense. I'll take a look at your head. It could be a concussion.
Come on, I'm fine. I'm just a little tired.
Is there a cut under all that blood on your head? You've got a cut and some bruising. You took a hard hit to the head, didn't you?
What do I know? It was one hit after another. It
I
all
do
just
swing wildly.
blurred together.
I see you've got a cut on your leg.
Aye, but that's nothing.
It could get infected. It'll have to be treated. Maybe a strong elixir would do the trick.
Is that really necessary?
Even a healing potion isn't a cure-all. I'll still have to treat you properly.
Come on, I'm fine. Don't waste your time on me.
All right. I reckon I know what's wrong with you, Mark.
Clean your wounds, just don't fall
I'll
asleep.
clean and bandage your wounds, but most importantly, don't fall asleep, Mark. You've got a head injury.
Ah, come on, don't be silly. I'm perfectly fine. I'll just take a little nap and I'll be right as rain.
I'll try to treat you.
You sure about that?
I'll clean that wound for you.
I mean, drinking water could work. How do I want to fucking... I mean, this probably would keep him awake. The hell am I going to clean it with? I feel like drinking water is your best bet, but it's like, do I want to give him a fucking healing potion on the leg? A strong booze will burn away all physical and mental ailment. I mean, that could clean it.
This will sting a bit.
Christ.
Good. That's that. I'm gonna dress your wound. I'll just wrap it around here and tie it up here.
Sakra. Be careful.
Or if you had to play the lock-picking minigame while you're trying to wrap his leg.
Finished.
Not even worth mentioning.
I could use some sort of potion.
They'll think something that gives you energy. I mean, the painkiller will help suppress the pain, but it will suppress the effects and your maximum stamina will decrease. I don't think we want to do that. We want him to be awake. No. Painkiller sounds like a good one, but again, I'm kind of worried of I even talking to right now.
If only I had one, that is. I could use some sort of potion.
I don't think you should drink. Trying to see which one it is because I'm like, I don't want to get it wrong.
If only I had.
Where are you? You're Mark. Okay.
I'll treat your wound.
Mark should... It says you should give him
I could use some sort
a
of potion.
painkiller one. I wanted to see what I was going to give him. I don't want to look at the other ones, but I just couldn't tell.
Guaranteed.
I'm fine, really.
I don't want to give him liquor.
treated you the best I could.
Aye. So you did.
I cleaned and dressed your wounds, but you have a concussion.
I know. I could really use some shut-eye, but I don't have any shoes. Sorry.
Yeah.
You're spouting nonsense, but that's the concussion talking. Hopefully it'll wear off soon.
Right, you.
At
Oh,
least
he
someone
fell into
asleep.
place. He's asleep. His eyes are wide open.
You may not be dead, but you don't look all that great either, Kozlik. All right, let's take a look at you. Christ, I have to change that stinking bandage on your leg, and there's likely something wrong with your head too. This isn't good. Let's take a look at that wounded leg of yours. Oh, bloody hell. That bandage stinks. I'll have to treat it properly. I'll take a look at your head. Oh, that blood in your hair isn't yours. But you've got quite a fever. I should take a look at his belly, too.
Take a look at that belly.
Serious? Just a few bruises. It doesn't look like he'd have any internal injuries. Maybe some kind of potion would help. Aqua Vitalis or an antidote could help him. But I still have to treat him.
Wide open.
All right. I think I know what I need. I'll clean and dress your wound, but I'll have to cauterize it, or else the gangrene will kill you. Maybe it's for the best that you're sleeping. At least you hold still. Let's have a look at you.
All right.
The best way to cauterize the wound is with gunpowder. I'll just pour a little right on the wound. And now to light it. Oh, Christ. Oh, what a stench. Damned fever. Didn't even wake up. The poor bloke's at death's door. At any rate, the wound's cauterized. It won't be festering now.
So now we can change his
Have to change
bandage.
his bandage. I'll just tighten it a little here. There we are. Tear it off, tie it up, and we're done. And that takes care of the bandage. I could use a potion for that fever.
Fever and related complications. Fever tonic, Tony cum.
All right, this should help. I'll lift his head up a little so he doesn't choke. He didn't drink much and fell back asleep.
Didn't do it right. I don't feel like, because we didn't clean it. We did just cauterize the wound, but we didn't clean him.
Well. Well, I did all I can do. That won't fester anymore. I reckon his fever will break soon enough. You'll soon be better, God willing.
I don't know if he will. He didn't clean his wound. All I did was give him some for the fever and cauterize it, but we didn't, like, clean the wound itself. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. Guess I can just do this real quick. Just to be safe. Because we were right at talking to the lady. I could just do this all real quick now.
I apologize.
I need to talk to you. I thought you were going to treat the prisoners. Lady, stop going through the fucking doors.
You tricked
Yeah, you tricked me.
I want to...
And I...
So...
No, and when...
No.
I'm not, maybe... I don't, but now...
Anyway, how can I help?
I'm sorry. I know...
In that, I'll go in the mean...
What are there...
Ma, you'll... And...
Got it.
Farewell.
Gotta go treat them, yeah. It's me. Dr. Henry.
anything hurt? And you talk. Is there a? I see. It could. Maybe even a. All right. I'll clean and bandage your.
Fall asleep.
I'll try to.
You sure?
I'll clean that wound for you. This will sting a bit. Good. I'm gonna dress your wound. I'll just finished. I could use. This will put you back on your feet.
I'm fine.
I reckon we're done.
I don't want to give him a sip.
I treated. I cleaned.
All right, now you.
All right. And there's light. I'll take a. I should. Let's. Aqua. All right. I'll clean. Maybe it's. Let's have a look.
Clean the wound.
It's full of... All right. I'll clean it with spirits. All right. This should help. I'll lift his head up a little so he doesn't choke.
Here, drink it.
He didn't drink much and fell back asleep. The best way to cauterize... I'll just pour... And now to lock... At any rate...
And bandage.
I have to change... I'll just tear it. And that's... Well...
That's that.
I did all like that won't fest. You'll soon be better.
Yeah, now you're truly taken care of.
I came to treat you. What happened to you?
I took a blow to the ribs, and my right leg hurts like hell. I'm fine otherwise.
It's super dark in here. Take a look at your...
Let me take a look at your wounds.
Just be careful, all right? I'm aching all over.
Don't worry, my friend. I'll just take a peek. And here. Aye, yes. You've got a bruise on your chest and some dried blood.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad, does it?
No, but you also have a pretty swollen ankle.
And what can we
What
do
happened to
about
your
that?
ankle? Did you shoot a basketball like an idiot?
I'll have to take a closer look at it first. Let me have a look at your chest. Your ribs aren't just bruised.
And what about it?
It's not too serious. I'll just have to clean the wound before bandaging it. Otherwise, you could get an ugly infection. I'll take a look at your foot.
How bad is it?
Nothing too serious. You just sprained your ankle. If we bandage it up nice and tight, you should be on your feet by tomorrow.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it.
I could give you some sort of potion.
You know potions too, do you?
But not even a chamomile potion can fix everything. I'll have to treat you as well.
I'd appreciate it, lad.
Hey, man, happy to help.
All right. I think I know what's wrong with you, Zverk. Your ankle just needs to be bound. But I'll also have to clean, stitch up, and bandage that wound on your chest. A buck's blood potion would do you good. Or at least some chamomile for your ankle.
It sounds like I just might pull through. But a drink would really hit the spot.
Let's get to it.
All right.
First, here, let me give you something
I'll
to
give
drink.
You something to drink.
About fucking time.
I'm only going to give you drinking water, though.
This'll have to do.
Damn it. Couldn't you get something better?
I clean your wound now.
I'll clean that wound on your side. Otherwise, it'll fester.
Is it that bad?
Aye. Gangrene is pretty bad. This is gonna sting a bit.
Fucking hell, that burns.
But that means it's working.
The main thing is that it does what it's supposed to. I'll rub some of this decoction on your ankle.
You think that will help?
This should help the swelling go down.
There you go.
Oh, it feels better already.
I'll have to sew up that wound on your chest.
Make it quick.
before I shit myself from the pain.
I'll just make a few quick stitches. That's it.
Christ. Ah! Fuck!
Damn it. Stop squirming
I
around.
don't think we should be sewing it.
I'm trying to concentrate. One more knot.
But that's fine. I had the cobbler kit.
There we go.
Mother of God. That wasn't exactly painless, mate.
I'll bind that ankle of yours and bandage your chest. There. I'll wrap it up like this.
Ah, Sakra. Well then, is that it?
All done. Now just don't make any sudden movements, Verk.
Thanks. It seems to be holding well.
Well, that's the dressing done. Now for the rest.
All
right.
done.
That's all, Verk. I treated your wounds. The best thing you can do now is get some sleep.
Christ. You really are a good healer.
Hey, I do the best I
I
can.
feel better already. Really. Thanks a lot. Oh, fuck me.
Then instantly,
Wait, don't I know you?
Don't I know you?
Coming up.
Need any help with anything?
You take care of the horses here?
Aye, that would be me, unfortunately. I'm just trying to think of what to do, because things aren't looking good.
What's wrong? Are they injured from battle?
Aye, that too. One of the mares took the brunt of it, the poor thing. She wasn't as lucky as you. Sakra, I almost shot you at that mill this morning, fella. You're bloody lucky our captain saved you. How did it all happen, anyway? Why were you with that bastard from Trotsky?
That's a long story. Just tell me what I can do to help.
Well, I have some horses in the stable that need shoeing. If we're gonna go anywhere tomorrow, that is. But Steer, the blacksmith, is dead. And his brother can't even forge a nail.
And how many horseshoes do you need?
All I need is enough to shoe the last 3 horses. But the 2 horseshoes I found lying around here are useless.
You're in luck. I'm a bit of a blacksmith myself. Any journeyman can make a horseshoe.
That really is quite the coincidence. I'd be happy to pay you for your work.
All right. But I'm going to need a forge and an anvil.
Don't worry about that. You'll find Bull in the castle forge. He's a hearty fella, but all thumbs when it comes to smithing. Tell that numbskull to let you use the forge for a while. Farewell, sir.
How many do you need? You said 3. Does that just mean you, like, for 3 horses? I'm not making for each individual. I'm assuming that just means 3 horseshoes.
Hey, Henry.
I was glad to be of help to you.
Alright, back to smithing. I'm back in my old ways. Oh, I repaired your weapons for you.
Bloody hell. That would have taken me a week. Actually, I reckon I couldn't even do it in a year. Oh, my hands just ain't no good for it. All they're good for is bashing people's skulls in. What about you? Do you like fighting?
My hands prefer foraging over killing. Here you go, Bull.
Bloody hell. Thanks, mate.
Hey, man, no
If you ever
problem.
need anything, just let me know. And this is for you.
Thanks for the scatter shots and some ordinary arrows.
Come on.
I made my horseshoes. I've been very busy.
You're in luck. It just so happens I have those horseshoes here.
Do you normally carry that much iron around on you?
Happy to help.
No, I bought it.
Is there anything else I can do?
No, I'll shoe the horses myself. Here's something for your help.
And you already gave me something before. I won that saddle, and that was the greatest thing I could have won. How to get new allies. I don't know if that's everyone. I mean, there's still like one dude that I can like, who are you? Weren't you trying to kill me? But I think I've helped everyone.
Coming up.
I don't know if talking to Hans is the end of this sequence.
Wait, don't I know you?
I'm not exactly in the mood to explain things to you right now.
Okay,
Henry,
so we're good.
come up here.
I'll be right with you.
There's a.
Not holding your hand.
It was a hard bloody day today, eh?
I swear, I don't know how many more times we're gonna have to change sides before luck smiles on us.
Look on the bright side. We survived. And that's the main thing. I hear we're going back to Ratteye tomorrow.
I don't think we
Great.
are.
I'll be glad to see the back of Trotsky and fucking von Berghoff once and for all. Though I'd rest easier if he was dead. I was humiliated, ambushed, wounded, and nearly hanged, all because of him. Just because I was trying to do the responsible thing.
You did what you could.
You want a kiss?
It's just that circumstances
I
turned
don't.
against us.
Exactly. Thank you, Henry. Even Hanush will have to admit our mission couldn't have succeeded under the circumstances. Either way, I'll never forget this little trip of
You know, there's like a trough down there you can get clean.
Same here. Al dente fortuna jivat.
Ha ha ha! Exactly. Well, now it's all over. So, what do you say to rolling a few dice together?
If you have anything to bet with, my lord.
Don't worry about me. What about you? Aren't you completely skinned?
Thanks for your concern, but I still have a few groschen.
Maybe not for long. Enough talk. Let's let the wings of our Fortuna carry us away.
Go again with me trying to fucking do this shit.
Come on then. Show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time.
Shut up, Hans.
Someone's throwing well.
I win.
Damn it! God's holy britches! How come I always lose so disgracefully?
Because I cheat disgracefully? No. Because you play so deplorably?
Oh, right, that's it. All the blame is on my head again. Come one, come all. Lord Capon of Perkstein is on trial again. It's been quite a while since
That was like my best rolls.
And you drew quite a crowd last time, eh?
Oh my God. Oh, what a disgrace that was.
Well, it's one way of catching attention, though.
I'd rather catch the attention of a local wench. Aye. Wine, women, and song.
Go get cleaned.
All our problems began the day I abandoned that simple philosophy of life.
Oh, so no more talk of politics, responsibility, and the calling of the nobility?
Indeed. But I might just have learned something after all.
And can I hear this great revelation of yours?
I have arrived at the conclusion that a bad day is just a bad day.
Oh, wow. Thank
It
you.
doesn't mean your whole life is fucked up. And also, things always look better in the morning. The sooner I lie down, the better chance there is of nothing else fucking up today. So,
At least use the
shall bid
trough
you
for
a good
God's
night,
sakes, or get a
my friend.
rag.
I tried to treat all the wounded.
What do you mean you tried?
It wasn't easy, but I managed to treat all the wounded. I hope they'll be all right.
Great. The rest is in God's hands. There's nothing more we can do. Thanks, Henry. I'll go and have a look at the wounded later. Now you should take care of yourself. Here, this might come in handy.
Thanks. But I'll only take it if you don't need it.
I've got what I need. This was left over.
Are you finished for today?
Work like this is never finished. But you have to know when enough is enough. Otherwise it'll drive you mad.
It's tough seeing people you know and care about in such a state.
You can't let it get to you. Neither the good or the bad. If you don't think about who's lying in front of you, you can focus better on what you need to do.
So isn't there anyone here who you really care about?
No. That is, not anymore. But enough of all that. I'd like to think about something else.
Let's go and get something to drink so we can forget about it.
It sounds good. But if the men saw me tipsy, I'd never hear the end of it. The best thing we can do is go to sleep. If you like, there's a free bed in the cabin. The wind blows through the gaps, but if you don't mind a bit of a squeeze, we'll be warm this evening. I'll come and see you when you go to bed. At least this day will have a happier ending. It was good to see you,
Who's getting the
my
happy
friend.
ending? Me, you, God.
Wait, don't I know you?
Just every time it is. Alright, well, I helped a lot of people today. I have feet.
Could you find some room there for me? I'm awfully, awfully tired. And cold too.
Hi, it's me, Henry.
Well, we shall have to do something about that.
But don't get too excited. As soon as I lie down, I'll sleep the sleep of the...
The just?
Something like that.
Hmm.
But at least I don't have to worry about any bad dreams, since I'll be sleeping next to a knight.
Hi, everyone. Well, at least I didn't sleep alone, I suppose. Sleeping. Humped. Oh, God, no. My dreams. Ah, they'll be fine.
I am here, lad.
Oh, look, so happy. The only time Henry can feel safe is with his dick inside something.
I'm coming for you.
Right, this attire every time.
Quickly barricade the gate! Hurry! Load up everything you get your hands on. Stones to the wall! All weapons to the gate!
Clara, what in the hell?
Oh, doesn't wants to talk to me. I'm just a body for her. Probably should have left early.
What the hell is going on?
Bit of a rude awakening.
Why is Han still not cleaned? Yeah, I might be stuck in this. Not the attire for the situation.
Who are they?
What do you think?
Where the fuck did they come from?
From the tower crest on their banners, looks like the Prague militia.
Good morning, Captain! Please forgive my abrupt departure without saying goodbye yesterday.
What do you want?
Lord Nebak here would like his castle back. My liege, Sir Otto, wants your head. And I have an account to settle with a certain bastard of Radzig's.
What do you mean? Look at me.
Lord Berghoff! Since when did the Chamberlain of our land ally himself with such filth?
Ever since Jobst and Wenceslas started lying with filth like you, Zizka. Sir Istvan Tod is a master of your craft. He harassed Wenceslas' allies, just as you did King Sigismund's. He did a good job in Zassau, and he would have done so here too, were it not for Hanush's pair of buffoons.
That smug little fucker was in his service the whole time.
But I have to admit, Captain Zizka, that you've been a much bigger thorn in our backsides than we care for. Fortunately, my friend Marquardt just happened to be passing, so now your tricks won't help you anymore.
The executioner awaits you, Captain. But if you're sensible, we'll spare your companions. Surrender!
I don't know what that word means.
Is there any way to sneak out of here?
Even if there were, it wouldn't get far.
No. And I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Lord von Berghoff! Sir Markvart! Lord Nebak! And you! You treacherous shit! Kiss our asses!
God, is this retribution for my sins?
Possibly.
Sorry, my friend. I'm afraid your castle will be needing some repairs.